Ciao guys and welcome back, it's your friend Luca, and in today's video we're gonna talk about an amazing newly released travel tripod made by Freewell. Loaded full of nice features, super fast to set it up, and is also extremely lightweight. The most important aspect that I check on a tripod is about the maximum height, because it's super important to have a tripod that reach the eye level of the talent is talking in front of the camera. Thankfully, this tripod is tall enough, even if you are almost 2 meters tall. When Freewell reached me out to test this tripod, I was super excited about the ball head, because it's fully packed and it's very versatile and useful for a bridge shooter like me. So you can use this tripod both for photography but also for videography, and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about, because once you twist the handle you can control the tilt axis of this tripod, and if you want you can also control the pan of the head without any issue. So this tripod is super versatile both for photography and videography. For the pan axis you cannot really adjust the resistance of the pan movement, but for the tilt axis you can slightly tighten this handle to have more resistance and still having a semi-smooth operation of the head. So while not being an ideal video tripod for camera movements where you want to be super smooth and stable, in a pinch you can still use this tripod for video application when you want to follow the subject in front of the camera. Another cool feature of this video head is in this little knob here that can release the ball head of the tripod, so we can easily find and adjust our perfect horizon. And here we can find the little air bubble that is gonna make our life a little bit easier. Talking about the included plate, we have an Arca Swiss compatible plate and mount, and inside the plate we have these two little wings that you can open, and as you can see you will have a phone holder included in this tripod, and to use it you simply put this vertically on the tripod and you tighten the knob to have a very efficient and minimalist setup for your smartphone footage. If you're wondering if you can fit an Arca Swiss plate from Peak Design on this tripod, we will find out in real time, and I think there are no problems. So yeah, it's working pretty well, and as you can see we can operate the camera pretty well. Now as you can see there is a little thing to consider when you mount the camera on this tripod, because you will always have to adjust the ball head and to have a perfect horizon, otherwise you're gonna have some weird diagonal footage at the very first moment you start to pan or tilt the camera. And as you can see the operation is pretty smooth. Now this tripod is super lightweight, so I suggest to attach the backpack or the camera bag on this little hook you can find here on the bottom of the center column, so the tripod is going to be more stable. It's not that this is not stable, but when you put like almost 2 kilograms of camera on top of this tripod, you want to be sure that this is not going to flip over, because yeah, if I bump it a little bit, as you can see, this is shaking a little bit. So as you can see, it's pretty simple to adjust this setup for filming vertical content. You also have some markers here that will make your life easier to have a perfect 90 degrees angle for filming vertical footage. Because here we have a bunch of knobs, let me explain you what this knob is doing. So if I release the black one, I will release the camera plate, so I can free my camera, and this little red one is the knob that let me rotate this axis to set the tripod for vertical content. Now the big question mark, is this tripod for everyone? I don't think so. I think this tripod will work very well if you tend to film content indoor or around the cities, but if you plan to use this tripod for landscape photography or videography, I don't think this is going to be your best purchase. First of all, because the legs cannot be dismounted, so if you have some salty water or dirt water going inside your legs, you will probably have some problems in the future. But also the release knob for folding the legs is just here on the bottom. So if you use this tripod on the mud or on the beach or any dirty surface, you will probably end up touching a lot of dirt during your day, and that's not very ideal when you handle photography equipment. But for the rest, this tripod is pretty fantastic. Actually, there is another little thing I would have loved to see. I love this video head. It's very functional and convenient to have, but it is a little bit big, and I would love to see from Freewell the introduction of a smaller head, just a photography ball head that is super lightweight and compact, because I will use this tripod quite a lot during my business trip where I have to film 2 camera setups, interviews, and I don't really need to move the camera around with pan and tilt. Anyway, if you need more information about this tripod, you will find everything down there, where you can also drop a like and subscribe if you would like to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.